That's right. Check that box. Did you check it? I got you. Don't worry. Nope. Yep. No, I got you. No, I got you. Hold on. I got you right here. Check it out. I'm finna send it to you again. Oh, I guess it didn't do it. Hold on. Give me a second. No, you don't have to. There you go. Select that. Get that. Get that notification. Open it up. Check that box when you open it up. What's up, Ziggy? The box is checked? Yup. Check that box.
It's checked.
There we go. All right, Ziggy, we're going in. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Yo,
1 2 1 2.
It's the boy in the building. The new legal Di-RREC Gaming, Ziggy Stardust. But the one main event attraction is the partner in crime of mine today. Very, 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 very special show today. I'm very humbled to have him in here. The streets demanded this, and it's finally here. Yo, give it up for my man, Xbox Supreme, the Don King of this. Y'all know who this is. My man, the meanest dude on Twitter. Powerful, green fluid energy flow through his veins. Yo, the Philly Killer is in the building. And he goes by the mighty name of Erok X. What's good, baby?
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Erok X, the Don King of Xbox, the hype man for the Xbox brand, and the meanest man on Twitter. Check me out. It's Erok X at Twitter and the YouTube page, channel. Like, hate, or subscribe. And I gotta tell you, Legal, it is fantastic to be here, man. You are one of the soldiers on these Xbox streets. You are fighting the good fight. You out here doing the Lord's work, brother. And I gotta tell you, man, it feels great to be here. It feels supercalifragilisticexpialidocious to be sitting here with the one few Xbox soldiers we have out in the streets, just repping the brand, just not turning colors, just out here fighting for the brand. Not that the brand needs any fighting, not that we need to fight for $1 billion company, but you rep your gaming, man. You rep your gaming, you play a huge variety of games, and you put your money where your mouth is. I love what you've been doing here, man. I've been loving your show. You know, man, I followed you on the DirectX mansion, the DX mansion, and you say you're a fan of mine, but I'm a fan of yours, man. I'm a fan of yours because I never seen anybody, and I'm being real with this. I never seen anybody in these gaming streets go as hard as you do. You go hard. You go hard for gaming. You go hard for Xbox. And you show heart that a lot of these so-called Xbox gamers don't have. So, man, I'm honored to be here with you, man. I'm just blown away that you respect me so much, man. Because look, we all gamers, man. We all gamers. But to have your respect means something to me, man. Hebot loves you. The community loves you, man. And I'm ready to talk about these subjects, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm humble. And you know what? My humbling comes from the humbling beginnings, y'all. I've just been able to be around some good people, man, especially on social media, who don't hide behind the keypad. You know,
yes.
You dudes are who you guys are, man. There's no veil with you guys. The veil has been split. You guys aren't the Wizard of Oz. You guys don't talk a big game. And then when we walk behind that
curtain.
When we walk behind that curtain, famo, is a little midget here with a controller in his hand, you know? You dudes aren't them dudes, and I'm here to tell y'all, I'm the Weapon X of this shit. I'm the Weapon X of this shit. These my homeboys right here. I know. You dudes, I play Ghost. I am the Ghost in the Shell. I am that dude. I know. You clowns can't fake anything because I'm associating myself with stand-up guys. Not guys who get up in these streets, man, and prostitute day in and day out for likes. You dudes be following these prostitutes, man. You know, I don't have nothing against y'all. You do what you want to do. But over here in Di-RREC Gaming, bro, and the new legal, never been a sucker. And I'm not sucking down for no YouTube channel. I'm not sucking down for no Mixer channel. I'm not sucking down for no Twitch. And I sure as hell not sucking down for no Xbox community. I'm going to keep it 100% with you. I'm going to let you know what I've done in these streets, how I did it. And you know what? I'm telling y'all, my beginnings did not start on social media. When it came to gaming, I didn't build my status on social media. So therefore, what goes on social media cannot faze me, man. I'm from the world where you put up or shut up.
Yes.
And ain't no YouTuber doing that. A gamer, bro, is competitive by nature. Pong was one of the first major blockbuster games. Pong is not a single player game. It was a competitive game.
Competitive, yeah.
And the competitiveness is the essence of gaming. Sports is gaming. We now have the respect as a person that plays a professional sport. They consider gaming now a sport. But let me tell you something. I've always looked at gaming as a sport. You know why? Because the new legal always put himself in competitive situations. Whether I won or lost, there's no place that I ain't never been, and you don't associate me with gaming. I can't speak. I can speak for myself. They don't say, hell, that's to do with the YouTube channel, and that's the only way you know about me. Nah, no sir, bro. No sir. And what we gonna bring today with my man, the mighty Erok X, yo, I'm telling y'all right now to buckle up, get you some popcorn, tuck your kids away. This is a man's show today.
Yeah.
I'm representing for Erok, Metro Exodus, the very first game on a console to bring about ray tracing. It's the very first game of its kind, and I wanted to celebrate that with who I salute 21 times, because Erok is a veteran gamer, man. And Erok's one of them dudes that in my day, he would have been the OG guy, taking me to the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? Let me get down on them sticks in the bowl. Y'all don't know nothing about that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have been the dudes like Erok. Made sure we good in the streets. Made sure we didn't get in trouble. Erok, I'm of Erok generation, but I'm just younger than him. I'm younger than him. So Erok and them put the standards up for cats like me. So it's an honor for me to have you on this show, Erok. It's an honor for me, man. So I'm gonna let you be who you are, Erok. You don't change up here. Erok, I want you to give these folk what you give them all the time. And that's the 100% Xbox real. We don't wave the flag, bro. We don't just wave the flag. I'm starting this off right now, live from the streets. Me and Erok, we wear the jersey. Erok, here's the mic, man. And I'm passing it over to you, my brother. Do your thing.
Hey, man, you know, it's good to be here. I can't top that introduction. Right now you are, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm playing on Mixer, but Dorian, he's checking out that Metro Exodus. I haven't checked it out yet because they don't give away demos anymore. So, but I'm on Crackdown, man, and I'm really enjoying Crackdown 3. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. I was going to support the game anyway because I have Game Pass, and win, lose, or draw, if you got Game Pass, you win. But this game, the quality of it in 4K is a lot better than I expected. The textures are really crisp. The gameplay is tight, and it's the kind of game, because I never really got into the first Crackdown. I didn't play Crackdown 2, but I knew I was going to try this because it was on Game Pass. We'll get into the backlash about the game from these suckers out here, these sucker MCs on the street. We'll get into that later. But I'm really impressed by the quality of the game, and you can see videos up on my channel. You can also go to Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry put up a very great video where Dustin, I forget the guy's name. The guy was playing the game, man, and he praised it. He said the graphics are great, and it's just a fun game. Because a couple of those cats over at Digital Foundry, they are gamers. A few of them actually play games, and Crackdown is not the normal type of game that I would play. This is the kind of game that this is an old school game from when Legal and Heba and myself was coming up in the Sega Genesis, the Contras, all of that stuff, Splatterhouse, where you had to grind. The game wasn't going to hold your hand. Like when you start playing Crackdown, it's easy at first, but the more and more areas you unlock, the more chemical plants you take down, the more of this corporation Terra Nova that you take down, man, they start sending the heat after you, dude, and you gotta constantly keep moving. The only time you can take any kind of rest break is if you start climbing buildings, because this game has a verticality to it that I never seen before. I never seen it in any of the Spider-Mans. I never seen it in any superhero game. Not even maybe Batman. Maybe Batman Arkham City, because Batman had those grappling hooks and he could grapple anywhere. But I mean, this game really makes you feel like a badass. During the daytime, at least, the graphics are just gorgeous. I really don't get what all of the backlash about this game is, but let's keep it 100. We know what the backlash about this game is. It's an Xbox game. And no matter what year it is, they always going to hate on Xbox. It didn't matter if it was Sunset. It didn't matter if it was Sunset Overdrive. I was in Kid Smooth's old podcast called Let's Talk Games, which was more like a free for all, right? And they was calling Sunset Overdrive in 2014 Sun Shit Overdrive. Excuse my language. Sunset Overdrive, which was one of the best games, and basically it was the template for Spider-Man that y'all crazy about now. They was calling Rise Sunroom trash, even though that was one of the best Roman Gladiator games ever. They hated on Forza Motorsports 5. They can't hate on Forza Motorsports. Excuse me. They cannot hate on Forza Horizon because that's the gold standard for racing game franchises. That's the game that took down the almighty Gran Turismo. But it don't matter what came out, man. Record. The guys, check. Oh man, excuse me. That's that dude in the background in Crackdown, the general, whoever. He be trying to gas you up, man, and get you killed out here in these streets. But it didn't matter it didn't matter who it was, man. Quantum Break, they didn't like that. Record, they didn't like that.
You're right.
It didn't matter what it was, man.
That's right, man.
Sea of Thieves, they call it diabetic dog crap. And the thing is, gaming, if you're a gamer, you should want to try all types of things, man. I never thought I would be into a pirate simulator, but it worked, and there's people still playing it and streaming it to this day. I didn't think I would be into a zombie survival horror supply run game. Now, I really wasn't a huge fan of State of Decay, but people out there loved it. They love running back and forth for them supplies. Now, Crackdown I kind of like because I ain't got to run and get supplies. It allows me to be a big kid in a sandbox and just blow stuff up, and you get stronger and stronger. You know what, man? It's to the point now where, like I said in the video I just did, I think this gaming culture, man, is damaged. It's damaged. I think it's dying, and it's going to die if people like Hebot, Sega Forever, and the new Legal don't keep it alive by putting up gameplay. I mean, I be seeing Hebot, man. He be playing stuff that, wow, man. He be playing these games like you never heard of. Sega Forever, and a guy that nobody knows about called Sega Man. These guys are keeping the history of gaming. Dorian, the new Legal, Mr. 100. These guys are keeping the history of gaming, man. And every once in a while, I'll put up some retro gameplay,
man.
Ziggy.
Erok.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, man. It's like, this is all about God of War. God of War messed up a lot of you Xbox dudes' minds. God of War messed up a lot of you Xbox dudes' minds, and you want Xbox to basically, well, Xbox should do better. Xbox should do better. And I've never understood that statement, because when you mean do better, what do you mean do better? That you got Game Pass, you got games with gold, you got backwards compatibility, you got the only system that's giving you true 4K. The only system right now is giving you 4K playback. I don't understand what you mean by do better. Well, the game should do better, but y'all don't play the games. So what you mean they should do better? Like y'all cast didn't play Quantum Break. Y'all talked about Quantum Break. Y'all didn't play Record. Y'all didn't play Sea of Thieves. You know what I mean? One Island Visited. Y'all didn't play Crackdown. Y'all was on Crackdown for a minute or saw somebody else playing and made your decision. And so somebody out there listening to this might say, oh, well, Erok, you defended mediocrity. Your idea of mediocrity and my idea of mediocrity is two different things. Mediocrity is a system that told you no to EA access, no to backwards compatibility, no to 4K playback, no to crossplay. That keep telling you no. That's mediocrity. So they give you, yeah, I'm talking about PlayStation. Let's put it out there. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. They give y'all a couple of CGI movies that you play every year, one or two, and that's quality. That's quality. Well, the Metacritics. First of all, as soon as you mention Metacritic, you expose yourself as being a casual. Soon as you mention Metacritic, because a gamer don't need a reviewer to tell him what to buy. A gamer don't need a reviewer to tell him what to get. Okay, the same thing that a movie fan don't need Rotten Tomatoes, which has been exposed, which has been exposed. A true movie fan don't need an aggregate site which collects reviews to tell you what you should be playing, to tell you how to think. You know who does that? Puppets. People who can't think for themselves, man. People, cigar store Indians, mannequins at a shop. That's who need people to tell them what to do. I don't need nobody.
Got him on the show.
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me that Crackdown is. I can find out if Crackdown is good, dog. I don't need you to tell me what was good. I don't need you to constantly be on my Twitter feed or telling me this is mediocre and that's mediocre. And here's the thing about it, legal. Just like, because I report on many things, man. I'm more than just a gamer. I'm a writer. I'm a blog writer, and I follow the entertainment industry, right? So you got these movie reviewers now, and people reviewing games that aren't journalists. You got people reviewing games and movies that are fanboys, legal. So, and this has been proven. This has been proven. I mean, right now you got this movie out called Battle Angel Alita that everybody's enjoying. Everybody says it's great, but it got a 50 on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, the same way that Crackdown got a 60 on Metacritic. And so you gotta ask yourself, what's going on here? Are we having a mass delusion, us Xbox in this movie? Are we having a mass delusion, or is there something going on here? So what's going on here is none of these movie reviewers got any real movie reviewer credentials. Because if you ask them what's the 10 greatest movies of all time, if they tell you 6 Marvel movies and 3 Transformers movies, get out the room. Get out the room. Y'all not movie buffs. Because your answer was already, if your answer didn't have The Wizard of Oz and Citizen Kane or Gone with the Wind on there, we can't talk. So when you talk to these video game reviewers and you ask them, well, what did you play this week? What are you playing? What is your gaming lineage? They can't tell you because their only experience is PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. So when you can't have a conversation with the new legal or Hebot about Soul Calibur and the Sega Dreamcast, or you can't have a conversation with these guys about the Sega Genesis Classics, or if you wasn't there to get that Atari 2600 with that free combat cartridge they gave you, how the hell is you going to tell me about gaming? So that's where I'm at, man. I think that Crackdown is a great game that, again, has been maligned. And Xbox guys, you got to ask yourself, how longer are you going to put up with this? When are you
There you
gonna
go.
when are you gonna stand up and say, listen, this is a bunch of trash. These Xbox games are good, but a minority, a vocal and loud minority, believe it or not, that are huge in numbers, are the ones who are deciding what gaming should be. And according to them, according to IGN, according to GameSpot, according to Metacritic, gaming should be these interactive movies that hold your hand, where you escorting a child or a little girl or a lesbian through the park, through the daisies. That's what gaming should be. It should have that's what gaming should be. Okay, that's what gaming should be. And get out of here with that nonsense about, well, Crackdown would have got rated higher if it was a story-driven game. Y'all had a story-driven game, one of the best stories ever with Red Dead Redemption. But look what won Game of the Year. Look what won Game of the Year. A game that shouldn't even have won Game of the Year, which was God of War. So you gonna tell me this shit ain't crooked? Man, wake up, open your eyes, wake up. What more evidence do y'all need that the fix has been in on Xbox since 2013? But here's the thing that y'all don't realize: Xbox is going to weather the storm, because I've never seen a company making billions of dollars per financial quarter. I just never seen that before. So they're going to be fine. There's going to be more Xboxes. There's going to be more games coming. But the fact of the matter is, this conversation, this show that we have in here today, is because another Xbox game is getting slung through the mud that people aren't going to experience because they weak-minded. And somebody got to be strong. Somebody got to stand up. Somebody got to have some spine. Somebody got to, when you cut their skin, that green blood come out, bruh. So that's why when you come to when you come back to my channel, you're going to see gameplay up that you never seen before. You're going to see Kingdom Hearts, because everybody cried that Xbox don't have no Japanese games. Well, you got them now. Are you buying them? Because I seen my boy Legal playing Jump Force. So because he was playing Jump Force, I went out and got Jump Force. Come on now.
There you go.
Come on. Now we gonna have church. We gonna have church up in his house. Okay. So because he got Jump Force and said, listen, man, I embrace all gamers. It made an old timer like me say, well, you know what? I'm gonna try Jump Force, right? In between Crackdown. So that's where I'm at, man. We are gamers. We live this. We bleed this. We are not YouTubers looking for clicks. We are not frauds like Zaire, who are green one day and blue the next, because they done waterboarded you. They took you in the basement, Puerto Rocking all of them. Waterboarded him. And made him twist and flip-flop. We're not like the Red Dragon, who one day he's green and the next he's flip-flopping. And even this other dude, MG2 or whatever. Now he taking his shots at
Erok, man.
Crackdown. Crackdown is mediocre. I want y'all to beat Crackdown like I'm trying to do, and then tell me it's mediocre. Because if you ain't beat Crackdown, you're frauds. If you ain't beat these games, you're frauds, bro. You're frauds. So that's how I feel in the situation, man. I think there's too many frauds out here. And some of these Xbox dudes, man, y'all need to stop. Because my boy Legal, he is in Twitter every day beating these cats down. He's beating them down. He's beating them into submission. Sometimes they got to leave. Sometimes they got to block him because he coming at them so hard, man. That's what we need in these streets. We don't need no more of these wishy-washy cats like Cookie Puss Face Zaire. We don't need no more of these dudes out here trying to bleed green and they not doing it. Look, man, we need more soldiers on these streets, like 100, like Legal, like that boy you had on your show a couple of days ago. He went hard. The general. Yeah, the general.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Listen, General, wherever you at, man. Yo, I got a lot of respect for you, dude. I got a lot of respect for you, cause you said a mouthful on these streets, man. We need more cats like you out here. More cats like you should be getting supported. I'm tired of turning on YouTube and seeing these clowns up here talking all of this nonsense. Xbox should do better. Xbox should do better. Crying about the loaf of bread you got shoved down your mouth. You're frauds. I'm taking that loaf of bread out of your mouths. I'm going to expose y'all. It's going down. I should have retired, but y'all woke this old dog up. Let's get this.
Yo, you know what, man? You know, I'm going to say this right off the top. First of all, I don't even pay them dudes no attention, man. You know, If anything, to my discretion, man, and my failures is that I didn't pay these dudes any attention. That's my ultimate failure.
Right.
Second, man, you know, I don't understand why Xbox fans can't be excited for their games. You know, I've never seen an industry go after the happiness of a gaming culture just simply because they got games that you don't have. Now, look, man, let's don't sit up here and act like we're not talking apples and oranges or cans and garden food. Over here on the Xbox side of things, let me tell y'all something. It's gonna get real today. Sony has never been original from day one. Sony exists because of Nintendo.
There you go.
When we're talking about as far as the gaming industry, we understand that Sony was out in the music industries, insurance fields, and all that other stuff that movie industry that Sony has been good. Electronic department, we understand that, but we're talking about the gaming industry. And in the gaming industry, Sony has never been able to have its face. I'm gonna start out clowning right now, Sony. Sony, as long as you've been out, you have no mascot. Why? Has any of you donkeys ever asked y'all, ever wondered why Sony don't have a mascot? I'm going to tell y'all why Sony's never had a mascot. Because Sony copycats everybody else. The greatness of Sony is Nintendo and Xbox. I'm going to repeat this. The greatness of Sony is Nintendo and Xbox. The PlayStation, when it came out, was nothing more than a Super Nintendo. Was nothing more than a Super Nintendo.
That's what it was going to be.
When it came to America, it had to transform because, you know, we Americans think we're so smart. But, you know, overseas people understand that when you don't shove it down your throats and you just put it right in your face, Americans never see it. You dudes didn't see what I saw back in the day. That wasn't no damn console. That was a CD player. That was a Walkman. The same technology that was used at the PlayStation was used to spin your CD disc in that Walkman. Same laser, same everything. There was no innovation for gaming to move forward. The reason why the CD-ROM was even implemented was because Sony was not masters of the cartridge. Now look, was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? No, it was a good thing to an extent because they were able to put more in the games, right? They were able to implement more stuff in the game. We got that. But let me tell y'all something that's very evident and very clear to this day because we're still spinning that disc. Why in the world do we still have these long ass load times? That's what you get when you running on a disc.
Yep.
Cartridges don't have that problem because it's instant. So let's go back in time again because you idiots don't know nothing about gaming. So we're gonna go back in time. When Sony came up with the PlayStation 2, what was the PlayStation 2? The PlayStation 2 was what? The Xbox One of its day. It was gonna be the console that could do media, play Blu-rays, play video. That's right. It was but watch this. But what was it really all about? It was to promote what? What Sony had. It was all about making sure Sony, the things that were failing in Sony, could succeed in the gaming industry. That's what it was. It wasn't about innovating. It was to see, hey, look, we're in this new venture. Let's put the things that we weren't successful in, that we're losing, because you got to understand something, you lame ducks. Sony was number one in cassette tapes. Cassettes were dying off and CDs were being made. And Sony was trying to make a way that they could find some kind of avenue where they could integrate these CDs. Why not use it in gaming? It was never about gaming. It was always about Let's see what we can do for our company. They put you guys second. How do we know this? Go watch Dice. Sony man himself said he put y'all second. But y'all too dumb to see that. Y'all too stupid to realize that. But we've been telling you, or at least I've been telling you, Sony don't give a damn about y'all, and y'all gonna play yourselves right into that trash can. Speed things up. PlayStation 3. The price still haunts them. You don't believe me? Go watch Dice. I told y'all, Sony will not win the next generation. I said this 2 years ago, simply because of the pricing point. They are so scared of that pricing point. Why are they so scared of that pricing point? Because they know y'all lame casuals ain't going to go out there and spend no money on no $600 console. Y'all don't want that premium gaming. So the fact that y'all don't want that premium gaming, Sony knows, well, we got success on the PlayStation because of the price, $399. Well, for $399, you barely got anything. You can't expect Sony to put out a lot, and you don't want to put out a lot. In the electronic business, there's a saying. You spend what you get, right? So the less you spend on an electronic component, the less you're gonna get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a big percentage of a yes as a positive. Now, it doesn't always apply, but that's just a rule of thumb. PlayStation 3 just could not find itself in that generation. It had to go on sale in order to catch the 360. Basically, they lost money on every single one of them. I mean,
That's
it was
right.
a disaster. The whole 9 through Sony made no money off of that thing. So you don't think that I don't understand what the real reason for you ducks going out here buying the PlayStation 4? Cause y'all really was hurt by the 360. The 360 smacked y'all so bad, y'all were like scorned stepchildren in the gaming division, waiting for a Messiah to come one day and give y'all something to talk about. So lo and behold, the Messiah came, and he became to y'all as an ultimate fraud. And the biggest thing that they could come up with was 1080p. 1080p was what they went with. And you guys lost y'all's minds over 1080p. That was your savior, 1080p.
Yep.
And you know what? Because 1080p had nothing to do with gaming, you was lied to. And you wasn't lied to by Xbox fans. You was lied to. I'm done, man. But you was lied to. You was lied to because resolution
Made you a
has
better gamer.
nothing to do. That's right.
Made you a better
Resolution
gamer.
has nothing to do with gaming.
That's right.
Nothing. You know why? Because I came from that era where we played on 420p tube TVs. And then we played on that bad boy through so many generations of consoles, it's ridiculous. The 420p era went through more consoles than any era ever will. We went through the Sega Genesis, we went through Atari, we went through Intellivision, Coleco, you name it.
Yep.
The 420p tube TV went through it. And for that simple fact, man, we was able to appreciate gaming. You know, and because we knew that what we had was limited. We knew the resources that we had was limited. So we appreciated our gaming experiences. You didn't see us hounding the developers. Why? Because we didn't have an outlet to complain. Our outlet was our little booklet that we got in our cases. And we would open up our video game cases and look at our booklets and read them and learn what buttons to push. And we had our little strategy guides, and we would look at the strategy guides. And, you know, that was a big deal. If a strategy guide gave you a little cheat code, we lived by the cheat codes. And the cheat codes wasn't really cheat codes. They were more like, yo, get 100 men. That way you can just die. You don't have to worry about starting over. Those were cheat codes to us. Being able to have 100 extra men was a big deal in our age. You know what I'm saying? And that was gaming. What was gaming was continuing on. Continuing on was what we did. And so, you know, it was like when you learn to appreciate what gaming has brought to the table, you can't be deceived by whackness like 1080p and stupid stuff like that. We wasn't deceived by it. So when we saw a company like Sega come through, we appreciated Sega because Sega was pushing the boundaries. Sega was bringing those games that we love to play in the arcades home. So we was appreciating that. And the fact that now we're Xbox fans, you know there's a lot of Xbox fans come from Sega. Come from the Sega bloodline.
Preach.
We're rebels by nature. We're not popularity console owners. The Sega Master System and the Sega Genesis was better than Nintendo and Super Nintendo.
I love that.
The Sega Master System and the Sega Genesis were better consoles than Nintendo and Super Nintendo. It wasn't until the Nintendo 64 where Nintendo actually got on par with Sega. Sega's demise was the fact that it was the birth of what we're talking about today. When the media started appearing and these fake clowns started putting pressure on Sony, lying to Sony, these half-breeds, they the ones that started talking to Sony and acting like Sony should have this and Sony should have this and Sega should have this and Sega shouldn't have that. And Sega started listening to these lames. So they felt like they had to put out these consoles, put out these games, put out these consoles. They rushed themselves instead of just being patient and listening to their fans. Now listen to what I'm saying because it's all going to come into fruition. There's a reason why Xbox has a feedback program because what I'm saying today isn't a lie. Microsoft won't make that mistake. Microsoft made sure we're going to listen to our fans. And Microsoft listened to me loud and clear. Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg, Mike Barr. We love Crackdown 3. We're glad you gave us Crackdown 3 because Crackdown 3 is refreshing. Crackdown 3 shows you don't have to take gaming so seriously. Gaming is just fun. Go blow up some stuff. Go knock out something. Go blow up 5 things in a row. Go punch 10 things in a row. You know what I'm saying? Go have some fun. You don't have to sit here and always feel like you got to be so tight up on a game. Relax a little bit. Have a little fun. That's what Crackdown gave us. That's what Sunset Overdrive gave us. That's what Lucky Tales gave us. That's what Cuphead gave us. Now, these games are not the norms. Those are not the norms that come up on Xbox and go big. So you know what? We come from that era where we appreciate games like that. What you little dummies want to do is, because you don't have a game like that, you want to hate on it. And you know, your hate drives you to where Erok was talking about how we pound on these clowns. We pound on y'all. We pound on y'all so good to the fact that y'all remember our names. And to the fact that you can't leave us alone. Y'all are so dumb and so lame that you want to bother us every day on Twitter, every day on Facebook and stuff. You know what that shows? That shows who's strong and who's weak. That's why I laugh at you clowns. That's why I really laugh at you clowns. Because when you're doing that, what you're showing me is that you're not gaming. Means the PlayStation ain't that valuable. Means why I don't have one. Why I won't get one. Because there's no need. Because you know what? I put up gameplay on what I do. My information is out there. I don't hide my information. It's out there. You want to look me up, see what I'm doing? Go look me up, see what I'm doing. Do I claim I'm the best gamer ever in these streets? No, I don't. But I'll tell you what I'm far from. I'm far from a casual, and I don't talk that language. You don't ever hear me bring up no dumbass review. You don't ever hear me bring up no dumbass article that they said this and they said that, and that this game is trash based upon what somebody else thought. You'll never see Legal do that. You never see me do it. Why? Because I'm an elite gamer, and there's dimensions to this shit. Elite gamers don't talk what you guys talk. Yo, PC community, salute. You guys been telling us for a long time. Bark them frame rates. Stand up for yourselves. We know y'all like consoles, but if you scream hard enough, they'll listen to you. Understand, there's a bigger and better experience out here. Make them give y'all 60 frames per second. Make them demand them to give y'all something better. And you know what? Y'all was right. Now we at a visual standpoint. We're one console away from giving us a performance standpoint. We're just one console away. You want me to dumb down my gaming experience to get a PlayStation? Y'all got to do better than that, man. You got to talk to me better than that. Because I'm not dumbing down my gaming experience just so I can sit around the populist casuals and say, hey, I'll play Bloodborne. I seen that trash-ass looking game. Who y'all think y'all kidding, man? For one, who y'all think y'all kidding? You know what I'm saying? I seen it. That game looks like trash. Stop trying to act like that game is something, man. That game is nothing. And you guys proved that. That's why there was only 2 million, y'all, that same year in September. Yo, where's Fist of the North Star? Where's Gravity Rush 2? Where's The Last Guardian? Where's your No Man's Sky? Where's your Nier Automatas? Where's your Street Fighters? You know what I'm saying? You dudes cause them games to fail because y'all listen to the media. That's what y'all's problem is. You live and die by the media. But see, us Xbox fans, we don't live and die by the media.
Damn.
We don't care what the media say because we don't come from it. You see what I'm saying? We never relied on it. You suckers are from this social media era where you get bullied every day. You can't stand up for yourself every day. So it's no surprise, Erok, that these lames get behind the keyboard and start yapping, bumping their gums. But then when you ask them that big question, yo, where's your report cards at in the gaming street? Here's their response to that. Oh, why you want to take it so serious? Why you want to be so serious? What are you talking about? You sound like that dummy I used to knock out Gears of War 3 and talk crazy to him, and you know what he would tell me? Yo, man, calm down. It's just a game. That's what casuals say. But you know what? It's not just a game. I pay for live, so that's a bill. And I ain't playing on my bill to catch no L from no casual. Speed things up. And we at PlayStation 4. Sony did pretty good on it. They capitalized on visuals.
Mm-hmm.
They did a pretty good job with the vanilla PlayStation 4. I'm proud of Sony. It's not Sony that caused the industry to jock you. Once again, Sony got by off the greatness of Xbox. Sony was going to give you dumb ducks the same thing Xbox was going to give us. When they saw that the backlash happened at E3, they went back into their cubby hole, into the little donkey bunker. After eating some hay, they came up with an idea. Let's go out here and lie to our fans and make it seem like we never had this on our agenda. We never had our stay on online all the time, or the DRMs. We wasn't thinking about that stuff. No way. We're Sony. We were thinking about our fans. We love our fans. We wouldn't lie to our fans or treat our fans rudely. We wouldn't do that. Speed things up. Down in Australia, Sony got caught for lying about sale prices of the PlayStation consoles. Caught lying. Let's go back. Now, you guys are so ready to make us feel like you guys really felt in the 360 era that you're just willing to go buy PlayStations no matter what. No matter what stupid game pops up. You guys got knack. You got that garbage in Killzone. While Sony's telling you all the time, these are going to be the Xbox killer games. All you was hearing that Sony games are going to kill Xbox games your whole generation. You believe that crap. Well, let me tell you something. Halo's still here. So Killzone didn't kill shit. Drive Club couldn't kill Forza because Forza now, for I don't know how many years, for like the 5th straight year, is still crowned the best racer. So Drive Club didn't kill shit. What else we got? We got Crash Bandicoot. You thought Crash Bandicoot was an exclusive. You losing all your games. You know why? Because what you dummies don't recognize is that in the 90s, Sony made contract agreements with these devs. And just like rappers or artists that come off the street and these music companies get a hold of them and they make deals with them, Spyro is now an Xbox game.
Yep.
Make these deals and they sign their name on the dotted line. Well, they sign for the quick money, right? They give them that $1 million up front. But what you don't realize is they got to make that million. So they're $1 million in debt. And their whole time in their career, they're trying to make money to keep themselves out of debt. Yeah, they can go to these shows. Yeah, they can wear this diamond necklace. Yeah, but it's all rented to them. So y'all ended up buying into this coupon console that really doesn't give you anything innovative. The PlayStation don't give you nothing innovative. It's a lame console. It can't even give you voice commands. Your console don't know how to speak. We got a console that can speak to us, that can listen to us. Y'all sitting up here talking to me. My console can see me in the dark. Y'all console's blindfolded. You got a weekend camera. Look, the Kinect was out, right? You dummies called the Kinect trash. What did Sony do? They came out with a camera.
I'm sorry, Lee. I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
Kinect was trash. Kinect was trash, right? The next thing you know, a couple of years later, I'm not racist. The white folks come out with Alexa, turn on lights. Like, where'd that come from? Microsoft dipped their toes in that water.
That's
Sorry, I
right.
didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, you straight. Bentley, Maybach, all them got voice command units.
Yeah.
Space shuttles got voice command units. PlayStation ain't got nothing. You're mad. So you come up here, wolves in sheep clothing, run into Microsoft forums, telling them how bad the Kinect is, and the price of the Xbox One is too expensive. What do y'all think y'all was fooling? Y'all think y'all was fooling me? I saw y'all a mile away. I've been calling out half-breeds from day one. I've been calling y'all half-breeds because the day I realized you dummies were talking about, I got an Xbox console so I could talk, told me something about y'all. I said, wait a minute. When does owning a console makes you a reliable source? When did that make you creditable? Just simply because you got an Xbox console. Man, you gotta put work in that. Then when I tell you, okay, when I ask you, oh, you got an Xbox console, what's your gamer tag? Let's play some games. You dumb enough to give it to me? And then I see that you don't even play on your Xbox? Who you kidding, dude? Like all the excuses in the world, man. Like, I don't have excuses. You see what I'm saying? I don't make excuses for my gaming. Either I beat the game or I haven't beat the game. But you ain't gonna sit up here and hear me say, hey man, here's my gamer tag, or I play on the PlayStation. Yeah, we can play. And then you get on the PlayStation with me, and you see I don't even play PlayStation games, dude. And y'all don't want to be held accountable, but you guys are gonna get held accountable next go around because y'all doing a lot of this talk, and what we realize is y'all let the PlayStation Pro fail. So what did that tell us? What did that tell us? What's going on, Mystic Pro Game? What did that tell us? That once again, you guys aren't fit for the pocket.
Nope.
Sony gives you the better console, and you let that damn console die. You had it out for a whole year. And then the Xbox One X comes out, and in its first month, it surpasses the PlayStation 4 Pro in the United States of America. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I don't care about what's going on in Japan. I don't care about what's going on in Europe. I don't care what's going on. I don't care about your worldwide sales.
I live here
because let me tell y'all something. That's right. I live in the States. And let me tell you something about living in the States and being an Xbox fan. I'm the majority. You the minority. Go. That's another thing that pisses y'all off. Man, what you think? We're going to play them little weirdo games, bro, over here in America, bro? Man, you better get your stupid in. You know, I knew a dude on social media, Erok, a black dude who actually thought he was a Japanese cat, dude. It was one hilarious, dumb idiot to look at on social media, man. I mean, just purely lost his way. You know what I'm saying? Just lost his way about himself. Actually thought he was a black Japanese dude.
Wow.
I mean, it was crazy, dude. Never seen no dumb crap like this in my life. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. The weirdness.
Never seen nothing like it.
No, and it's shocking. Like, look, man, I appreciate being a fan of another culture. Like, I'm a huge fan of the British people. But, you know,
Right.
I'll admit America got its problems, but I live here in America. And,
Right.
you know, we can, this is all about people like to feel and show loyalty to what they grew up with, right? They want to feel, these PlayStation guys, as much as we give them shit, they want to keep that loyalty to their first console. A lot of them cats, legal, their first console was PlayStation. The PlayStation
And
1.
we get that.
Now, and we get that.
We get that with all its glory.
Now,
Right.
for me, you and Hebot, the PlayStation 1 was like our sixth console. So we don't owe no we don't owe no allegiance to them. All right, you feel where I'm coming from? That's what they don't get. So we don't owe.
Yo,
no
let me tell you something. Hold on. You know what,
them, man.
Erok made a good point. Erok made a big point. You want to know what's sad about this generation, Erok?
Go ahead, man. Please.
Yo, you would have came in my era, being as old as you was. You ain't whooping me at no games. Or you done lost your mind. You done lost your mind, thinking you gonna get on these sticks and whoop me in my day.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it that I'm whooping these whippersnappers in my day right now? Why? How is that? How is it that I can get on a game and tear these lames up? You know what? This is probably one of the weakest generations I've ever seen. Matter of fact, I have, because you know what? I'm not gonna see anything better. This generation is trash. This generation here, man, is worse than them cats at school, right? That got their cheeseburger stolen from them. Yo, I appreciate that, Mystic Pro. That I'm about to follow you back, fam. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That got their cheeseburger stole from them and went home crying. And you know what? They moms and dad was suckers. Didn't teach them how to stand up for themselves.
Preach, man.
You know what I mean? And this is the thing. The Xbox community needs to stand up, like my man Erok said. Stop letting these dummies, man. For real, stop letting these lame dummies. Look, bro, you can look at them, right? These dudes ain't never had no female, no dime piece. These dudes are listening to these rappers, right? They ain't never had no model. They ain't never had none of that. You know what, son, bro? Look, man, look. I ain't here to sit up here and brag about nothing, bro. But I didn't have to sit up here and wait till I'm a certain age to get a model, bro. Or to have something, you know what I mean? Or to have me a nice little female coming out of college or whatever, you know what I mean? Or go grab me an older woman, you know what I mean? I knew how to spit game. These cats here, these dudes talk so much trash behind a keyboard, tell off on themselves. You tell off on yourself. You spend that much time, you're a little kid, bro. Like what? You grown up, were you raised around a bunch of girls? I bet your sisters are harder than you. Like you sit up on a keyboard all day arguing with a man? Like who the hell does that? Like, yo, didn't your daddy raise you better than that? You know, straight up. Like you dudes are not getting strikes because you can sit there and talk crazy to another dude online. Like, who do they think they kidding, man? I'm trying to figure this out, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. But who do they think they can, Erok? Like, that stuff right there is just funny to us, man. You ain't showing us that you hard because you can get on a keyboard and talk crazy to another dude all day. You look stupid
all day.
Because one thing you demonstrating is you ain't gaming. Yes, it is.
Hey man, you done preached a mouthful, man. You done preached a mouthful.
Take over, man.
It's just a strange generation, man. It's just a strange situation. And it's why, you know, just from my personal opinion, I believe that the gaming culture is going astray because, you know, gaming used to be about trying all kinds of new games and beating these games, trying these games out and beating them. Now, man, it's like you said, man. It's a popularity contest. What's popular? What's everybody else doing? Like, I don't care what everybody else is doing, man. You know, we old school. We don't care what everybody else is doing.
Okay.
This ain't this gaming thing ain't a popularity contest. You might have a guy from Detroit. Man. A guy from Detroit. He rocking with the Detroit Lions. That's his team. He from Detroit. He with the Detroit Lions. You ain't gonna make that boy switch to be a Patriots fan. Well, the Detroit Lions, haven't won a Super Bowl. Well, guess what? My team, the Philadelphia Eagles, would have never won a Super Bowl if their fans was a bunch of lames like some of you Xbox dudes out here. But you know what the Eagles did? They did what they did last year. Legal was they turned that noise down. They turned down all that noise. Oh man, y'all not never going to win. Can't nobody beat the Patriots. And they went to work and they beat the Patriots. And that's what Xbox is going to do. That's what Xbox is going to do. They're going to go to work. See, we'll give y'all this. Y'all got those console sales this generation. Congratulations. But the console sales ain't giving y'all Game Pass. Ain't giving y'all games with gold. Ain't giving y'all EA access. So what's the point of a dude like Porter Rock sitting up here with a head look like he'd have been exposed to gamma radiation? Look like the reporter.
The leader.
The leader. Yo, that reporter Jack McGee still trying to find his ass and Bill Bixby. You know what I mean? You sitting up here quoting figures, quoting stock figures and reports. Yeah, man. PlayStation did this and they did that. Like, yo,
it's that serious, fam. Yo, it's that serious now.
What are they doing for you, dog? Are they trying to find a way to help you get the swelling down in your head? No, they not doing any of that. So watch you praising these cats. But yeah, see, guys, I've been telling Xbox guys this for a long time, Legal, and I already know you're going to agree with me because you an Xbox dude. You know, these dudes have These dudes have always hated y'all, Legal. I'm gonna tell you why they hate you.
Right.
They've always hated you because Xbox always took care of you. Xbox always listened. When you wanted more or wanted changes, Xbox listened to you. They've always listened.
That's right.
They've always listened.
That's right.
They listen when you say, okay, yeah, we'll take EA access. They listen when you wanted changes to everything. They listen. Sony don't listen because they know who their audience is. And I can't hate on them. I can't blame them. They know that their audience are bred from when they was children and they mommy got them that first PlayStation.
That's right.
And they played that first little Japanese game and that's all they know. So they can't change. They won't change. It don't matter how much Xbox innovated. It don't matter that Sega Dreamcast really tried to, they weren't the first to try to introduce online gaming, because I'm sure if Hebot, who was more of a game historian than I am, he'll tell you that it was somebody else that tried to introduce online gaming. But Sega really pushed the online gaming forward, right? Xbox innovated with the hard drives and bringing the PC experience home. Sony ain't innovated with nothing. It was like Legal was saying 20 minutes ago. He was saying 20 minutes ago how basically everything that you got in the PlayStation was Sony trying to use the PlayStation as a backdoor to get their CDs home, using PlayStation as a backdoor to push Blu-ray, and that was the first signs that, yo, man, these guys ain't about gaming, and we thought they was about new technology. No, man, they was trying to sell Blu-ray. That was the same year they came out with the PlayStation 3 with the Blu-ray player in it. One of the greatest James Bond movies of all time, of course, distributed by Sony, Casino Royale. All they showed in there was Blu-ray products. So, like, it was a big push to get Blu-ray out to the masses. And y'all kept telling us at that time that Blu-ray is needed for gaming. Xbox said, no, it ain't. We're going to be just fine this generation.
Talk to them. That's right.
With DVD. And that's what happened, man. So then this generation come, and y'all big thing now was 1080p. 1080p makes you a better gamer. And Xbox was like, no, it don't. No, it ain't. So they said, all right, well, The next standard now is going to be 4K visuals, and not just 4K visuals, but 4K assets. Something we ain't seen before, something the PC gamers only bragged about. Now it's on a console, and now the Sony can't do 4K and can't do 4K assets. All y'all could do is 4K upscaling. Now y'all want to sit and talk about games. Well, we got the games because y'all don't have a Crackdown. Y'all don't have we got a God of War. It's called Rise of Rome.
That's
All
right.
right. We got a Horizon Zero Dawn. It's called Record. The same shit, same thing. A girl wandering the woods battling monsters. What?
That's right.
It's the same thing, but y'all don't have a Forza Horizon. Y'all don't have anything that, as an older gamer, I want. And like I said, I don't know who I was talking to, man, but you can't beat Game Pass. You can't beat free, dog. You can't beat free. So for my $10 a month, you're gonna look out for me and give me a quality game like Crackdown. Look, man, it ain't no God of War, it ain't no Horizon Zero Dawn, it ain't no Spider-Man. Like that was y'all actually listen, legal. I know I'm rambling on here, but here's how lame these cats
bro,
are.
you ain't rambling, cause
y'all
man,
was
you
pushing,
take your time, bro.
Y'all was pushing Spider-Man, and he by himself.
Yup, that's how funny it was.
He by himself said,
That's how funny it was, bro.
Nobody was pushing Spider-Man when it was on the Xbox One just, 3 years ago? Spider-Man 2? Doing the same thing. Dude swinging around. Dude fighting the shocker. Same thing. But you put a PlayStation 4 stamp on it and stamp a Marvel stamp on it, and these guys went nuts. Yo, dude, I'm telling you, man, this gaming culture, I don't understand it no more. I don't get it. But see, I don't have to get it because I'm gaming. I'm playing Crackdown right now. My boy's playing Metro Exodus. I'm getting better at Crackdown. I want to beat this game now because it is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm having a blast with it. I want my agent to get stronger. I want to beat this game. I want to beat this game and post my findings on YouTube because that's what gamers do, bro.
Right.
That's what gamers do. We don't sit and talk about games. We play these games. But I mean, I know we went hard on these PlayStation fans. We went hard on them because y'all stay on Twitter. Y'all stay on that Twitter talking that nonsense. Talking that nonsense about games that you ain't never going to play. Games you ain't never going to play with footage of gameplay that you ain't never going to put up because as much as I hear y'all talking about these games, I don't ever see y'all playing them. I don't ever see y'all playing these games, dude. So to me, legal, these guys are frauds, man. They the worst kind of frauds. They the kind of frauds that are talking about what they got and what their console can do, and we're not seeing any gameplay. We're not seeing any evidence to the fact that you guys are any good at what you say you're at. So that makes you, to me, makes these guys frauds, man. And quite frankly, I ain't got to listen to y'all. I ain't got to respect y'all. I ain't got to listen to Puerto Rock. I ain't got to listen to Alex Escobar. I ain't got to listen to Zaire. I ain't got to listen to none of y'all. I mean, and getting back to Zaire, didn't Kid Smooth expose that fraud by putting his police record
I don't know.
there? Put him out there, man. Like this dude had visited one island on Sea of Thieves, but yeah, Sea of Thieves is dog shit. Like, dude, what? Are you even a gamer? Okay, some of y'all, him and a Titan Fraud Princess, they play Street Fighter. They play Street Fighter, that unfinished game.
Oh,
they hyped about that.
That's cute.
Yeah,
okay.
They
no, Street Fighter's my game. You know.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm not going to knock
you wildin'. So
that's
what
what
I can't laugh, man, right now.
That's what they play. That's what they play.
This is
man.
vintage Erok.
Yeah, that's what they play. But they gonna try to tell you that you're not a gamer. You sitting here, you and he by playing games and beating games. They gonna tell you you're not a gamer, man. And they gonna sit here.
Yo,
and
that's
listen.
fine.
They gonna listen to IGN. They gonna listen to Metacritic. Well, Metacritic said that Crackdown ain't good. Metacritic said, like, okay, well, somebody tell you that the moon is made of green cheese, you gonna go up there and slice of that bitch? Yo, man, I just can't no more legal. It's too deep for me now. You know what? It got too deep.
You know what, man? You know what? It's like this, man. Yo, we have achievements they got achievements. We got an online service, they had to get an online service.
Yep.
Hey, we bundled our stuff up to our own, keyword is our own PC community. You guys had to put y'all stuff on our community. You have no infrastructure. You don't know nothing about dedicated servers. You look stupid because of a little kid game like Fortnite. You cannot coexist in a gaming community with a little kid game like Fortnite. Why? Because Sony doesn't want to expose you lames. Sony doesn't believe in y'all as gamers. They're scared that you guys are going to let them down. In a competitive sense, you guys will not be able to withhold yourselves. Something like Fortnite. What's up, Shaka? What's good?
Fortnite.
So the thing, something like Fortnite, you don't want to share within a community. Something like Minecraft. These are kid games. These are not even grown-up games. These are little kid games. So why wouldn't you give your little kid fans a community? Why make them suffer the dumb stuff that you bring to these ducks out here? You know, let these donkeys be donkeys. But why would you hurt your little kid fan base? Why would you do that? See, that's what doesn't make any sense to me, because the little kids don't look at console wars. They don't see this stuff that we see.
No.
You see what I'm saying? They don't live by that. You know, they're innocent. So give them innocent gameplay, you know? Don't stop them from getting a piece of joy out of what real gaming is all about. Because real gaming is not the fact that see for yourself if you like them. That's right. You telling people that EA Access is not, we don't look at that value as a great option on our good value. Who are you to tell your gamers what's a good value? Let them say it. See, you know, it's one thing to be stupid, but it's you know what? You could be stupid, man, okay? That means you can be goofy and do dumb little silly stuff and you know, you can talk off your head and act stupid. There is a such thing as acting stupid. But when you glorify your dumbness, there you go. Yeah, go ahead, do that, Mystic. When you glorify your dumbness, there's something about there's something about being silly about your dumbness, man. Like, you gotta make sense, you know. And when we keep telling y'all that PlayStation copycats, right? It's not the fact that we're making fun of PlayStation. PlayStation is saying it themselves. Look what they gotta do right now. They're reevaluating their structure, because why? Microsoft has their own infrastructure. Microsoft is going the way of digital. Why? Because it takes away the power of Sony. Nintendo is going the way of the cartridge. Why? Because it takes the power away from Sony. As long as these companies are dealing with CDs, Sony's always going to have an upper hand. Why do you think Nintendo went with Philips? Why do you think Xbox went with Philips? Because they know the malpractices of Sony, man. They know these things. You know, yeah, these guys sit up, they cheer each other on or whatever. But when do you ever hear Sony cheer my Xbox community on? When do you ever hear Sony say, hey, good job, Xbox community?
Never.
You never hear them. But you'll hear Phil Spencer give props to the devs, because Phil Spencer had to catch on. He realized that Jim Ryan dude, the biggest donkey, the biggest lame of all, who thinks his voice is the Don Mecca of Gaming Central, you know, the idiot that speaks that donkey language and that we all don't understand. And so it's like, you know, he's got the biggest donkey voice of them all, right? And yet he still gives his fans less value. Now what are y'all gonna do next generation if that PSN doesn't get fixed? What good is a PlayStation 5 if you still got that same lame PSN?
It's that same dog crap network.
If the same dog, right? You know what? It's like this. Your PC is only as good as your monitor. Well, these consoles is only as good as the services.
If you're online,
so that's right. So if you sitting up here and you telling us that you know, you can't wait to get the PlayStation 5, well, I'm proud of you. Because look, man, I want you to get it, right? You deserve to get it, right? But here's the thing, you better have it next generation. See, I'm taking a list down. All you cats that spend all these hours on Twitter yapping about you game and you do this and you do that, well, you better show us something. Next gen, you better show us something because I got a long list of celebrities, and a lot of you dudes just talk. And I remember who talks crazy to me. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If Legal has breath in his lungs, he's gonna have that next Xbox. And I ain't getting this, and I'm not gonna have the miniature version. I'm gonna have the top-notch version. So your PlayStation better show me something, which I already know it won't, because you guys are getting the Navi chip, man. I told you this 3.5 years ago that y'all are gonna have that. You're gonna get that Vulcan. Now y'all want to sit up here and pray Vulcan all you want to. Let these idiots deceive you again. But Vulcan is nothing but the fallen, destructive moments of OpenGL. OpenGL could not compete against DirectX, and it got crushed. So what OpenGL is doing right now is it's hiding its name as Vulcan. It's the same thing, bro. Chronos took it over. Chronos wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Microsoft. There's nowhere you can go. There's nowhere you can go with Microsoft in the software industry and not run into Microsoft. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. And I think that's what makes y'all mad. Is the fact that no matter where you try to run to, Microsoft is there.
And yeah, man, yeah. They want Microsoft to go away, but Microsoft ain't going nowhere. Microsoft ain't going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere, man. It's not going anywhere, Erok. And I'm telling you right now, man, victory is ours next go around. And it's not even going to be close, man. Just like it is now with the X, the gaming experience is not even close. That's why they don't even talk. Look, you want to know what's so funny? Is that Sony had all these talking points, right, for the PlayStation 4. Where's the talking points now? Have y'all not wondered how Microsoft just slapped the donkey shit out of Sony right now? What's Sony talking about? Man, what red door light, Ziggy? What the hell are you talking about?
Well,
I
Sony
always
don't need
talk to my man Ziggy like that.
Yeah, Sony don't need to talk about nothing because they got all of their minions talking for them. IGN, GameSpot, Alex Escobar. They got these minions talking for them, man. they don't need to talk. They got they donkeys talking for them.
Hey, you want to know something? A lot of you Xbox fans are doing the same thing. Don't act like we don't see you guys. You guys are not big enough to come out here and say like me and Erok saying. And you know what? Erok calls y'all out by y'all names, man. I don't really care about y'all. Y'all know that. I don't give y'all the time of day. Erok's being Erok. So you take it up with him. You take it up with him. Because I don't play your little cartoon character games. Here's what we do. Here's the bottom line, Erok. Look, man. At the end of the day, right? What is Sony going to show that we ain't already got?
All they can do is follow. All they can do is follow. That's all they can do. That's all they can ever do is follow.
That's all they've been doing, Erok.
Because when you don't innovate, that's all you can ever do is follow. That's it. Now you got a situation where you don't really have anything to show for the next E3, the biggest show for gaming, our Super Bowl of gaming, and now all of a sudden we don't have anything to show. And of course, once again, Sony hasn't said anything because they ain't got to say nothing because their minions, Rock and Alex Escobar and Zaire, E3 ain't that important anymore. And the reason why I call these lames out by name is because ain't a damn thing they can do about it. What they gonna do to me? What they gonna do? Well, you know what, man? We want you to report the broadband bullies immediately. I wish y'all would. Come on. Come on. I would love to. I got years of material waiting. You know, I
Oh
got
my
years
God.
of material waiting for that shit. Come on. Man, come on, bring it. Y'all don't game.
Yo,
So what we gonna talk about?
yo,
Y'all casuals up
you
there.
gonna have
Y'all casuals.
you gonna have blisters. You gonna have blisters on your thumbs, man. Mess with them dudes, bro.
Hey, all
They'll
they
never
supposed to do,
stop. Them dudes,
yeah, man.
them dudes will stay on online all day with you, boy.
All day, man.
All day
talking
with
about,
you. All day.
All day. Talk about nothing.
Oh,
Well, Sony got
nothing.
this. Xbox,
Yeah.
blah, 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 all day. Dude, look, legal, man. Me and you from old school, man. Like, I ain't never seen human beings where what another cat is doing stay on their mind all day. Xbox is on these guys' brain.
Right,
Xbox lives rent
That's what I'm
free
saying.
in these
Dude,
guys'
we
brains
punish
24 hours
them.
a day.
We'll punish them to the point where all they'll talk about is you all day. They cannot let you go. You hurt them that much, man. Like social media means that much to them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? These are facts. I'm not lying, man. This is all facts.
So they say
Social media means that much to them.
They win in the console war. Are you really? Because if y'all
So
was
what?
winning the console war, y'all wouldn't. But Xbox is in your mouth every day. So are y'all really
Right.
winning the console war? Xbox is in your
Yo,
mouth
look.
every day.
Yo, look. Xbox came out with an inside program.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your inside program at, Sony? Look, you know what? Let's just give Sony a hand clap. Sony created PSVR. Now, my turn. What happened to Mr. Polygon Man? Sony just had to try its best to get y'all a mascot. And they named him Mr. Polygon Man. What happened to Mr. Polygon Man? See, a lot of you dumbass donkeys don't even remember Mr. Polygon Man. Y'all say y'all Sony fans. I remember Mr. Polygon Man. He's one of the most lamest mascots, short-lived mascots that ever lived. He's about as short-lived as Vita. But let's go down the list of failures, right? Since y'all want to talk about Xbox all day. What happened to Vita? What happened to Vita? What happened to PlayStation View? What happened to PlayStation Home? What happened to PlayStation Move? What happened to PSVR? You claim that VR was a success. You a lie. They didn't make no money off of that. That's why you're gonna have it next gen. They're gonna force it down you. They're gonna force feed you these failures, just like they always do. As a matter of fact, PlayStation VR is nothing but it's just a comprised component of failed PlayStation 3 entities. That's all it is. And if you think your PlayStation 5 is gonna actually be something new, you will be disappointed. Because what you fail to realize is that every time Sony brings out another console, they bring you the trail bits of the failures of that console. And what they got to do is they got to make money off of it. Sony does not have its own infrastructure to where it can actually comprise itself out of a real umbrella. This is why PS Now was created. Because that's the only thing they have right now, Erok. That is a certified umbrella under the PlayStation brand. That's it. They actually make money directly from that, and they don't make enough money for it to even matter right now. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't even talk about it. Can you imagine having what did we always hear? We always hear PSN. Why? Because it's easy to talk about it. That's why. It's because they know why bring up PlayStation Now when PlayStation Now is really not bringing up the money. Wow. That's why. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft brings up Xbox Live. Why? Because Xbox Live brings in the money. Game Pass is being talked about. Why? Because Game Pass brings in the money. But when do you ever hear about PlayStation Now? When do you hear about it? Tell me, Erok, when do you hear about it? When do you hear about how great it is? Never.
Never. They never talk about that. Never.
They never talk about it. And now you got Xbox Live going over on Nintendo? Yo, Xbox Live for the first time is actually about to expand itself on another console. You guys take an L. Take an L. Because now, what's going to happen when you guys run out of see, what's happening to you guys is y'all running out of talking points. There will be no more, those are actually active counts. These are active accounts. and those ain't really active accounts. You guys still don't know how it works. The fact that y'all still say that tells me y'all still stupid. You don't understand something. Look, Microsoft is not going to report on things that don't make them money. They are not one of the top businesses in the world because they report on things that have nothing to do with revenue. They don't talk profit. Microsoft talks revenue. The difference of that, revenue and profit, is what they actually put in their pockets, dummies. Sony's going to talk profit to you because they ain't got no revenue worth a damn. How they going to talk about something that they don't have? Well, PSN, they made $12 billion off of gaming and services. They made more money than Xbox. But then the report for Xbox says Xbox gaming division only made $11.5 billion.
Boom.
You dudes do it to yourselves.
They
didn't even talk about the service division. They just said gaming division. And you guys gonna make us think that Xbox Live only made $1 billion? You guys want us to believe that? See, you fooling yourselves, man. Microsoft is a giant, right? They don't have to play them little kitty games, the console war games talk no more. Because they realize, yo, our direction is not in console talk no more. It's in service talk. Once Microsoft, notice that Microsoft changed the narrative, not Sony. That's why you donkeys are still talking about console sales. But Phil Spencer told us don't talk about console sales no more.
Preach.
Because in actuality, we don't make money off of console sales. So he had to wisen us up. We used to be dumb like you. But we're not dumb like you because we have a true leader that teaches us what to talk about for our console. So now we talk about engagement. We talk about the hours played. You know, what gamers really talk about. Gamers don't talk about graphs and we talk about services. Gamers don't talk about graphs and and revenue costs of businesses and all of that. We just play the games. The only thing that we're looking at when we talk about stuff like that, the points that we're proving is the fact that a lot of the media says that Xbox is unhealthy. Microsoft is investing its money in Xbox. So we have to prove it to you donkeys that that's a lie. That's when we bring up stuff like that. But we're not bringing up stuff like that just to be bringing it up. You see what I'm saying? We're not doing that just because we want to waste our time on the internet and look this stuff up. We're doing it to prove a point. A lot of times we have to prove a point. It's hard out here in these Xbox streets. See, where you Sony fans hide behind the comfort of you guys, I don't think you guys could y'all have the muscle to do what we do. I would feel sorry for y'all if the PlayStation brand falls second to Xbox. You guys will lose y'all's minds just off of that. Oh, what are we gonna do? We're behind in console wars.
Man,
I truly believe you dudes will lose y'all's minds.
Yeah, they'll lose.
I don't know what y'all would do. If I don't want to see it, so I'd rather for y'all to just keep that as y'all's talking point. I don't want to see that pathetic stuff. I don't even want to see it, Erok. Like, let these dudes be happy and content that they got the #1 console sales in the world. I'm more content of having the best console. Right, exactly.
Yeah, for whatever that means for right now.
Whatever it means right now. That's right. Because I mean it's hilarious, man, because they already at a point where they can barely talk about anything right now. I'm sitting here playing Metro Exodus and it's lighting in this game when it's dark is ridiculous, y'all. Like, I'm playing on another level. Do you think I got time to be listening and paying attention to a donkey that's trying to tell me about a gaming experience? Look, I've been telling y'all that all these dudes were frauds to begin with, and I didn't have to know them. All I had to do was watch them. They don't talk like a gamer, dude. They talk like a sucker. It's not their fault that where they're at. No, there's no YouTuber in heaven that makes it off themselves. They make it off the viewers. So the people that are mad at these cats ain't got no other reason to be mad but themselves.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? Because you guys created them. You guys allowed these dudes to fake the funk and act like, these dudes were important in these gaming streets. You got you lied to them as just as good as they lied to you about being gamers. That's it. So it was a bunch of it's just a bunch of smoke and mirrors and a fake gaming community. And I just refused to be a part of it. I was like, you know what? I'm not finna be a part of this trash. I'm gonna go make my own lane. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do. You know, and that's what it was. And in the meantime, I met good people. Erok. I met them. You know,
Yeah.
and I never looked back. Meeting good Xbox fans, because it's hard to stand solid on a brand that you know delivers in a world that hates on it because it delivers. I don't expect you casuals to do what we do. You're a casual, so I don't expect you to do what we do. I don't understand why they think we don't see that. Like, do y'all not understand that y'all casuals? There's just things you can't do. You know, there's abilities that you can't uphold. You're a casual. So, you know, like, look, and there's nothing wrong with being a casual, right? But the thing is, man, if you're going to be a casual, be good at being a casual. Be honest.
Yeah.
You know, don't sit up here. Right. Go ahead, E-Rock.
And if you're gonna be a casual, ain't nothing wrong being a casual. If you're gonna be a casual, keep that mouth shut. Don't be trying to sit here and rap to us gamers about what's good. Stay in your casual lane and play your casual games and count your sales and your console sales and count your Metacritic review scores and lead a gaming to us gamers. Don't. If you do what you a casual.
Right. You do what casual do. Right. You stay in your lane as a casual. That's right.
Cause I ain't never heard in my time of gaming a Sega Genesis owner talking about console sales. I ain't never heard about that. Never heard about it. Never heard it.
No, they didn't. It didn't matter. Right. It didn't matter. That's exactly right.
Busting everybody's ass in Mortal Kombat tournaments. I ain't never heard about no console sales.
That's right. It didn't even matter. Dude, look. You know, they want to make. You know what cracks me up, E-Rock? Is the fact that they don't understand that billions of dollars is still billions of dollars, no matter how you slice it, right? So how in the hell is Xbox not making money when they make billions of dollars every year? And how are they losing? What are they losing at? That's what I'm still trying to figure out.
Yeah, what are they losing?
Right, what are they losing?
That's the thing about it, man. That's how crazy this is, man. That you got a bunch of people calling themselves gamers that are obsessed with numbers. Here's the lunacy of it. Here's the absolute lunacy of it, man. That you obsessed with numbers, services. It's crazy.
Right.
That to me is crazy because I had to be taught about services. I had to be taught by Xbox how important service, because I never had it before. No offense to the Sega Dreamcast. Right. I love the Dreamcast. I love Sega, but we never had services before, dude. We never had like
You're right.
You know, a infrastructure like this where the online takes care of us. Yeah, we pay for it, but the online takes care of us. The Game Pass takes care of us. The Game Pass gives us the exclusive games basically for free when they come out. I never had services before, man. My whole library now, I'm switching from DVD and Blu-ray to digital because of services. We never had this services.
That's right.
Where Xbox is saying, look, man, do you got a phone jack in your crib? Do you got a whack-ass phone line coming in your house? Then you can have all these goods and services. I never saw a generation where technology has increased exponentially, but yet these cats, when PlayStation 4 came out, well, we didn't want technology. We just wanted a game machine. And I was looking. And I don't even think you were around yet, or I hadn't seen you, but I was scratching my head like, I don't know about y'all, but
exactly.
I'm down with this Xbox on, Xbox off. I'm down with this. This is that future shit, man. No, we just wanted a console. We just wanted a game console. I had a game console.
That told you right there.
Xbox 3.
That told you right there.
Listen,
right.
You got these cats out here talking about some. Don't y'all miss the Xbox 360 days? Hell no! I don't want to go back. And I love the Xbox 360. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back
forward.
to
exactly.
I want to go forward, dude. I want to be like I want to be like If I wasn't a gamer and all of us out here was the Switch and Xbox, I want to go forward. I want to take that leap into the future and have an online infrastructure where basically I ain't got to leap out to a GameStop or a store if I don't want to. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Y'all complain about always on, but your damn cell phones is always on. Come on now.
That's right.
What's going on in the streets? Your
That's
cable
exactly
box
why
is
they
always
did that.
on. Try
Always on, right.
Let me tell you goons something talking about this DRM and we didn't want always on. You try to find a way to cut off your cable box and see if you'll ask you to watch your TV tomorrow. Go on and do it, man.
Just do it. Or we dare you.
Or unplug your cable box and try to order a movie. Your life is always on. You're always plugged up. And guess what? Now they got smart refrigerators. I didn't believe it neither, dude. Now they got smart refrigerators. Right. So all Xbox was doing was dipping their feet into that future.
Was getting up with the times. Right. You dudes was about. Dude, look, man, like I keep saying, the Sony experience is way behind when it comes to gaming.
Way behind when it comes to gaming. These clowns, look, we get a party chat. They get a party chat. Sony's greatness is off of Xbox, Erok. It always has been. Yo, these cats, you gotta remember, these cats, look, man, why now is Sony mad? Because what? Microsoft decided to not go second when it came to E3, right? Yep.
What was Sony doing the whole time? Copy. They were getting the blueprints down.
Yeah.
And they would
Microsoft first.
And they would take notes. You know what? Oh man. And then come out on stage and wherever Microsoft where they didn't execute all the way, Sony would come up with some stuff to make it seem like they the ones that came up with it.
To thunderous applause.
And they would get the right. Exactly. And Microsoft wouldn't even get no credit. Just like now, they still don't get the credit for a lot of things, right? Well, what did Microsoft do? Enough is enough. And you gotta look at it, man. Look at how sophisticated Microsoft is, right? They don't cry, they don't pout, they don't act like a bunch of girls, right?
Nope.
Whiny little girls, right? And I'm not jabbing that at women. I'm talking about men acting like a bunch of sissies, right?
Yeah.
So I'm talking about Microsoft just wised up. They listen. A few of us was sending messages out there saying, look, everybody that claps for you isn't a fan.
Thank you.
Everybody that says Xbox doesn't like you. You guys got to stop for a minute and understand who your true fans are. And I think Microsoft listened to us. Now we got a feedback system. Now you notice they taking the customer service line and made you go on your computers now. You ain't going up on there wasting their time hanging up on them, doing all this little dumb-ass Sony donkey lifestyle crap. They done caught on to you dudes, man. You know, that's what you dummies do. Call Microsoft up, yapping, complaining about something, and you know damn well you don't have no Xbox. You be making them run around in circles trying to fix something that ain't there. You dudes are stupid, man. So Microsoft finally smartened up and said, look, if you don't have an Xbox account, don't even bother us.
You know they do that?
And it solved it.
They do
it
that
solved it. Made them go to the computer.
They can't call Sony.
Right.
They can't call Sony with that, so they got to call Xbox.
That's it.
Yo, Sheeta, can we get
Sony don't give them no love.
That's all your Sheeta.
Sony don't give them no love.
Yeah.
I would too, man. They get on my nerves too if all they did was whine. I'd be telling them no too, man. You know, I can't even blame Yoshida for giving them the nose, man. Can you? I mean, look how lame they are, Erok. They lame. Look how lame they are.
That's what we're dealing with, man. And to me, it's hilarious, dude. It's just hilarious. But I mean, y'all keep on hating. Y'all keep on with y'all minions and getting y'all minions to review bomb. Cause that's what happens. It's called review bomb. You don't want to believe that it's haters out here that work for these blog sites that vote game down. This is what they do. That's what they do in movies. That's how Rotten Tomatoes, the aggregate site, that's how you make a living. And get views. That's how you make a living. Okay? So I mean, it is what it is, man. You showing me that you afraid of these cats, man. Something about these cats got y'all scared, man. Something about Microsoft got y'all scared, and y'all hoping they go away, but they not going away, bro. Right. They not going away. And I'm gonna continue bleeding green, and I'm gonna continue representing the Xbox brand. I don't care what these fools say. And we need more soldiers out in the streets, like legal. We need more soldiers out here up in the brand because, to me, man, a lot of these lames is weak. They're weak, and they know who they are, man. They know who they are. We're gonna call them out by name, bro.
Hey, you know what, man? Let me tell y'all something. I ain't afraid of nobody, bro, on no social media network. It's harmless stuff, man. If you're taking this stuff to the heart, that's because you a clown.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're taking it to the heart, you a clown to begin with. Now look, man. We can either do this the nice way, or we can do this the wild way. In my era, we have no problems doing it the wild way. But we like to be nice over here. One thing's gonna stop over here in these green streets, on Di-RREC Gaming, we ain't gonna pacify being silent. We ain't gonna pacify be sit back not want to say anything.
Preach.
We're not gonna pacify not feeling good about a game. You know what, man? I feel good when people come out, man, and talk to me on Mixer. I feel good when people want to come play games with me. And look, I'm gonna play games with y'all. And you know, I have real good gamer friends. You know what I'm saying? People that understand that, yo, this is a busy week for legal, man. There's a lot of content he's got to put out, and they patient with me, Erok.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't a bunch of whining girls. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for that because I have fun, man. I play these games with them, so you know I can't wait to get back with them.
That's what's up.
But Erok, you don't realize how much fun I'm having with you, man. Sitting up here on this chat, just you know, I could with Erok, man. Erok's been, you know. The thing about it with Erok and what makes me a fan of Erok is because Erok talks that Xbox talk. And if anybody's a true Xbox fan and knows Erok, man, you know, can appreciate him for that. Because I've been sitting here, man, listening to you for a while. And I've been saying to myself, man, it's not fair for him, man, to be out here speaking our language and he's the only one doing it. You know, you can't give a guy 7 minutes. You can't give him 7 minutes. He's got to be able to talk, man. And I'm glad that, bro, you and look, it doesn't matter. You know, if it does, look, the platforms to us don't matter. It's about the voices being heard. It wouldn't have mattered to me if I went on his show or he came up on my show. The bottom line is what I wanted today, and I wanted Erok's voice to be heard, man. Because I'm tired of not getting enough of him. You know what I'm saying? Like Erok he's a founder, man. His feet are solid. He can stand on his own. And you cats get punked by him. Erok's the kind of dude that takes your lunch money. You know what I'm saying? You dudes ain't gonna do nothing to Erok, man. That's why I be laughing. Erok sitting up in here taking y'all lunch money online.
Give us that lunch money. Give us that lunch money.
Sitting there taking y'all lunch money online, dude. Be calling you clowns out one by one. And that stuff be just funny, man. You know what I'm saying? We laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? We move on, man. You know.
Yeah, that's all.
And you know, we like we said, we don't harp on it. You know, we laugh at Erok because Erok is just one of them dudes, man. And he's gonna do what he do. But Erok, you know, I'm at that point now to where it's like PlayStation has ran out of gimmicks, man. And the donkey community, they're letting them down because they don't really have no more gimmicks for them. Seriously, Erok.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be at E3. What can they say? What can they say, Erok? What are they gonna talk about? Erok, what are they gonna talk about?
I have Crackdown.
It's nothing to talk about. It's all about show. Right.
Talk about Crackdown, man.
The only thing you can talk about is what we're doing. Sony has given it up to you guys to where your main talking points are Xbox games now. You don't have none.
Ain't that
that's crazy,
nuts.
Bro?
That's nuts.
Because now it's come to where now you have to show and prove. It's no longer gimmicks. You see what I'm saying? Erok? It's no longer gimmicks and things that have nothing to do with gaming. It's now show and prove. And that day has come. I told them I give Sony 5 years. They laughed at me. I'm laughing at them now. It's just, yo, I'm laughing at them now, Erok. That's how for real it is, man. Because I knew this day was coming. You know why? Because I did my research. I did my research. I paid attention. You know what? These dudes only cared about console sales, man. They don't even go buy games, Erok.
That's what's crazy. That's what's nuts.
That's what's crazy. They are more content on the fact that when they go on an article or something and Sony says, hey, we sold this amount of consoles. They're more content with that, man. That's what makes them go out and eat bundles of hay every day. but I'm here to watch them when it ain't gonna be that no more. When it ain't gonna be that more. When the hood clickers, man, when these hood clickers ain't got nothing else to talk about because they're gonna be in second place next gen.
I love it, man.
And from that point on, they're gonna be in second place. There is no more being on top of nothing, dude. I'm telling you, there ain't. It's over for them. And that's funny because I'm like, I done told you, I ain't gonna be nice about it. Game over. Next gen is game over. It ain't gonna be no talking point. You know, it ain't even gonna be close. Y'all gonna be doing something stupid, man, because Sony's gotta bundle it up for you. And they gotta come cheap with you. So once again, you're gonna have another next gen coupon console. Y'all talked about the Xbox One X. Y'all talked about the Xbox One. I'm sorry, the Xbox OG. The OG Xbox One, I'm sorry, being $4.99. Oh, it costs too much. Well,
Yeah,
you
it's too
dummies
much.
wasn't playing it anyway.
Exactly.
You dummies wasn't playing it anyway. Now I got an Xbox One X that cost me $499.99. I didn't hear nobody say that console costs too much, Erok, and that was 5 years later. Erok, the price never dropped, fam. 5 years later, the price stayed the same, fam. But what happened to Sony? Right? Sony put out a console that was what? $399. How much was that Pro? How much was that Pro bundled up with VR?
That Pro was up.
Erok.
That Pro was
That
up
Pro
there.
was.
They wanted
That
that
Pro
money.
was bundled with that. That's right. That Pro bundled with that. And look, they trying to be funny about it. They trying to be slick about it, man. It costs about a G. Look, the PlayStation V, dude, it was hilarious. The PlayStation VR, the bundle of it, right, to get the whole complete set, was like $5.99. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The PlayStation Pro was what? $3.99. Add tax to that. You're talking about a damn G. Who the hell were they fooling? And look, Erok. You couldn't get away from that lame ass 720 camera. You see the attachments? Oh, we didn't make no money off of that. So in order to do this, you must. See, there was no option. You must have that camera in order for this to work. Why you think they did that? Come on, are the donkeys that dumb?
Yeah, they are.
Erok, are the donkeys that dumb, dude? They gotta be that dumb, right? Because look, man, what do they think is gonna happen with the next one? Whatever failed. So you're gonna get VR, whether you like it or not. You're gonna have to invest in that. Because now it's gonna be bundled. So they're gonna be trying to make it to where, oh, we're the consoles of all variety of gaming. So now you're gonna have this philanthropy of indie games and VR games and and you know what's funny? Here's what's funny, donkeys. Sony's gonna lie about you guys. What do you mean, legal? What do you mean? You dummies aren't gamers, man. Y'all are
that's how they be
players.
sounding.
There's dimensions to this stuff. There's people that play games, and there's people that game on games. These are real definitions. Understand the difference between a player and a gamer. These words exist in these gaming streets. And what Sony's gonna do is it's gonna lie to the world and make it seem like you donkeys play games. And you gonna fail them. Watch my prophecy come true. You're gonna fail them, donkey community. Because you know what, donkey community? You don't reach in your pocket and you ain't buying nothing. You guys sit and you wait around all day. What up, King James? What up, boy? He said, "What up, Erok?"
What's
Yo,
going
y'all
on, man?
Y'all sit up here, and y'all fronting like y'all playing these games when Neo might be on Xbox. And I'm telling you right now, y'all hold on to that garbage in Street Fighter 5, cause we better not get Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 better not come on the Xbox. That'll be the worst thing that ever happened to you clowns. And let me tell y'all something right now. You're gonna get force-fed next generation. You have no option. You have no option. While Xbox is gonna be tightly knit, PlayStation gonna be all over the place. Because Microsoft is not trying to bundle everything up and make you buy anything. You know what? We don't even have to buy for games we already own. We're the only company within its console culture of gaming, right? Where the company itself invests in us. We don't have to pay for live. Where's y'all's rewards program at? Oh, Erok. They'll be having a rewards program soon. Mark my words. They'll be having a rewards program soon, Erok. These dudes will be, they wonder why we don't pay for live or nothing, because we buy games, you dummies. When we buy games, guess what? We get reward points. Those reward points flip into currency. Guess what? The currency gets spent on yearly live gift cards, and we can give to one another. Oh, Erok, they'll be able to give to each other soon too. Greatness awaits. Yeah, we know. We didn't have to get a PlayStation console to tell you that. We know that greatness awaits over there. That's why we don't have one. You know, Sony's the kind of company that'll tell you boldly what they're about, but then don't want to admit to it. Smoke and mirrors. They tell you greatness awaits. They tell you the truth, but then they don't want to tell you they suck.
I know y'all listening out here, man, and those that are going to listen on YouTube when this gets loaded up, y'all probably like, man, why y'all so hard on Sony? It's like this, man. We hard on Sony because they really haven't done a whole lot for gaming, and I know y'all think they doing a whole lot for gaming. And if a CGI movie or two a year, if y'all call that greatness, hey man, to each his own. Y'all do y'all, man. Y'all do y'all. But I mean, don't be up in here talking this nonsense, man, because basically, when it comes to what company is better, what company's doing more for their gamers, y'all know that answer is y'all already know the answer to that question.
Right.
Y'all already know the
and
answer
ask
to that
Sony.
question.
Sony will tell you. Sony tells you that every day. Who's better? They copycat who's better. You know, you copycat who's better, right? If there's a person that's taking a test that's smarter than you, that knows, that done studied their homework, and you don't know, you gonna copycat them. Because you have faith that they know what they talking about. You go on in that cheat sheet. Sony's telling you that right. I don't have to wonder if Xbox is great. Sony tells me every day that Xbox is great. Sony does that.
Y'all tell us every day by running your mouths.
Exactly. Go look at my posts, and my posts are barely ever about Sony, man. Like on Twitter, I boast up about the good stuff about Xbox, and what's funny is I do it on purpose because I know that's what makes you guys mad. You know, if it wouldn't have made you guys mad, if you guys wouldn't pay no attention, then maybe I'd do something different. But right now, it's just fun making you dudes mad about Xbox. It's fun doing that stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's just funny, right?
We have fun with it, man. We have fun with it, and you know, if anybody takes what goes on Twitter seriously, they're crazy. But we just have fun,
they're crazy,
man. These guys, they're so invested in this. It's strange, man. It's bizarre. They're so invested in this console war. It's madness. So we have fun with it, man. If we don't teach these cats, you know, nobody else will.
How to laugh through it. That's it, man. You gotta laugh through it. Look at the idiots, the ones that look. Here's the key: the ones that do all that bumping their guns but never show nothing when they raise their thumb. Yo, that's it right there. They can't show you nothing. Don't even waste your time with them, man. Understand that they just dare to just be trolling or whatever, just be a dumb lame.
That's right, man. That's right.
That's all it is. Don't let them dudes rile you up. You know, don't let a dumb and casual get you mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the one that's gonna look stupid. If that happens, you're the one that's gonna look stupid. So don't let a dumb end casual make you mad where you lose your mind over this stuff. Because look, it's all fun, man. It's all fun. If you can't grab the fun out of it, then tell them to move on, man. Tell them to move on. Go tell them to watch Dora the Explorer or something. She's a little girl. Go tell them to watch that. You know what I'm saying? Go learn how to read a map or something. You know, something, man. You know, because honestly, man, you know, we're not lying about Sony. You dudes just don't want to hear the truth, man. You ain't stopping us from playing. There's not one game on PlayStation that looks and plays like Crackdown 3. The reason why you guys hated on Crackdown 3 so much is because I understand you like them little animated games. You like the little Ratchet and Clanks. If you didn't like them little animated games, it wouldn't be 13 series of the damn game.
Preach.
Y'all want us to be over there playing Ratchet and Clank. Y'all ones played on Crash Bandicoot. And when the Insane Trilogy, y'all talked about we don't have to have backwards capability games. We don't want that. We don't want that back compat. We don't want that, right? But as soon as that damn Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy come out, it sold millions, Erok. It sold millions. And I sat back and I said, but I thought they didn't like them old ass games. You see, y'all do it to yourselves because you're not fooling us. Of course you was going to buy that game because you're starving. You're starving. Hell, y'all get the same temple of games year after. Look, you're going to get The Last of Us. Either at the end of the PlayStation 4 Pro cycle or you're going to get that for your debut PS5 game. That's what you're going to bring to the table? The Last of Us 2?
Yep.
Yo, let me tell you something. What's going to be funny? Mark my words. The Last of Us 2 ain't even going to be nowhere near Gears 5, and Gears 5 is going to be on the X, right? Halo Infinite is going to smash any PlayStation game that's ever existed, okay? Gears of War 5 is going to put it in the dirt, but Halo Infinite is going to resurrect it and burn it into ashes and throw it out in the sea, right? Then, the whatever Obsidian it's got going on, it's going to just obliterate it. And see, these are the things that Sony knows is going to happen. Sony knows this. All they're doing is bracing you clowns. When I watched the DICE show, Erok, I laughed because dude was like, we're just gonna have faith in our PlayStation fans. They're just gonna keep on being donkeys and just keep on supporting us. That's the only advice they have for you donkeys.
Oh
just
man,
please
that's
just ride through the storm with us. Ride through this storm with us because we're gonna give you a bunch of nothings. Please, we just have faith that they're gonna support us doing the nothings. And they'll just keep continuing to be happy donkeys, man. That's because you're not getting any block. Look, man, y'all can twist it up. You can try to make me think that not having big blockbuster games now don't matter. Man, if y'all don't shut the hell up with that stupid crap, you're not changing. Okay, yeah, Ziggy, that's cool. You're not gonna change the narratives anymore, man. Y'all done ran out. We're not even gonna play the tit for tat games with y'all no more. You come with that stupid stuff, man, prepare to get your face slapped. We're not being nice to you dummies anymore, man. It's not even gonna be funny anymore. Next gen, you better be ready next gen, man. Next generation, you better be prepared. You did a lot of talk, you better showcase, man. You're getting blocked, you're just gonna it ain't even gonna be fun anymore. Cause look, you dudes, we're not gonna waste our time with you dudes anymore. If you're not able to showcase, remove them. We're gonna banish you from our site. So have fun now, but if you ain't showing and proving, you done did all that talking, and you ain't showing and proving, we're gonna ban you from our site because we're not gonna give no more attention to lames. We're not gonna give no more attention to lames. We're not gonna do that. We're giving it to you now, and you're not even showing us. So we're not gonna continue to keep giving it to you. We done let you live long enough on social media, sitting around here fooling the masses, acting like you game. We
Act
get
like
it,
your game.
but you ain't fooling us. Right, we get it. We're nice guys. We'll let you sit around and play. We'll play with you. We'll shoot a couple texts back with your tweet here. You know, make it seem like you gaming. But not next round. Next round, you better showcase something. And we don't care that you feel like you won because we blocked you. Nah, we won because we blocked you. We don't affiliate with casuals, man. You're not gonna be running around with us, bro. You know, our space is that of a Bengal tiger. Chicken heads don't have no room for Bengal tigers' den layers, man. Those den layers belong to us, bro. We earned our stripes. You dudes gonna have to learn how to earn y'all stripes. And that's just it, man. You know, we done been in these streets long enough. We're not playing that rooster game. You're gonna stay in your coop. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna stay in that coop. Erok's been making videos about you dummies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of being quiet. General's tired of being quiet. People are calling you dummies out. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I hear it. I may not watch everything and see everything. I don't need to. I'm a fan of myself. I'm a fan of the new legal. So I watch myself carefully. I carry my own weight. I do my own gaming. I let people like Erok call out the lames and the prostitutes out here in these streets for likes. I let him do it because he's been out here longer than me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come up with a stupid end clickbait. If you gotta come up with a stupid end clickbait video just to make somebody come up there and look at what you doing, you's a sucker, man. Who does that? What you do? Put pantyhose on too? You still wearing pantyhose? You know what I'm saying? You put pantyhose on? What you doing over there? You put makeup on your face too?
No, they
hell, you tricking for likes.
They wearing the what's the draws you gotta wear when you're a 3-year-old? You learn how to pee, pull-ups. That's what they wear. They wear pull-ups.
You know these dudes, man. These dudes crack me up.
Oh,
Yo, they
man.
crack me up. And all you other clowns that have been abused, been smacked around, and then y'all come bowing down, crawling on your knees, man. Get your stupid end up off the ground. Have some dignity about yourself, man. Learn who's real in these streets. Stop tricking yourself for exposure, man. Come on. That's what females do. What else? What next y'all gonna be doing? Taking selfies of yourself? What y'all gonna be doing? Taking pictures of yourself, trying to get the right angle and the right lighting? I mean, that's where y'all basically at right now. Is gaming gonna become a selfie atmosphere full of you sissies? I mean, what's real? What's really real? Yo, we over here, we about gaming. Yeah, the Xbox had its time. We already know it. They had bad management. We got good management now. We getting our games. Like Erok said, it's not one game that came out, well, it don't get bashed. Because, like I said before, there's no news if it ain't Xbox news. You dudes prove that to me every single day. Well, here's my thing, and I'm saying it loud to the Xbox community. You made me proud with Sea of Thieves. You didn't listen. You made me proud with State of Decay 2. You didn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we smashed them with Forza Horizon 4. We smashed them with that. Now we coming with Crackdown 3. And I'm here to say, I think it happened again, Erok. I think it happened again. So, Erok, we're going to wait and tally up on that success story for Crackdown 3. And when we get that success story, me and Erok will be back. Me and Erok will be back.
We're going to talk about it.
We ain't going nowhere. Erok done made me sit there and say, Legal, you can't go anywhere. We're going to finish this up. So we're going to end it with that. Erok, man, I'm glad you came through tonight. It's an honor to have you here on Di-RREC Gaming. Erok, you know the door's open, man. Anytime you want to talk it out, man. You deserve that time. I'm going to go back and listen to you, man, more than once. Because Erok, man, you one funny dude, bro. There ain't nobody out there like Erok, yo. There's nobody out there like Erok. And I'm glad, man, to have you as a comrade in these Xbox streets, man. And I can call you up, talk with you, hit you up on Xbox, and we can have good gaming discussions, man. But we're gonna put PlayStation in its place, man. Cause who else gonna do it? It ain't these gaming media outlets.
No, ain't
we
gonna
gonna do it.
And it ain't some of these supposedly pro Xbox dudes. They ain't gonna do it either.
They ain't gonna do it either, man. Cause they chameleon half-breed frauds, man. That's what they are. Chameleon half-breed frauds, man. They got the face right. They got the face of an android, but the body of a donkey. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, man. Erok, you got anything else to say, man? You
Hey,
got
listen.
any last words to say, man?
Hey, listen, man. It was a pleasure to be here tonight, hanging out with my boy Legal, man. Legal, he is a soldier on these Xbox streets like never before. I want to give a shout out to 100. Of course, he bought the world's most powerful gamer, man. We love you. Shout out to my boys over in Europe, Microboxer X and the Welsh Gamer. Hey, Welsh Gamer, man, speak up, man. Let these cats know how you feel, man. Microboxer X, you handle your business. Everybody, man, if you're an Xbox guy, speak up. Let these guys know how you feel, man, because being a neutral, doing all that neutral shit means you're a half breed.
Ain't doing no good.
And when
That's
you
right.
ain't doing
Does
no good. Ain't doing no good. Ain't nothing
doing
wrong.
no good.
Ain't nothing wrong with raising that flag, man. Ain't nothing wrong
Right.
with
And look,
waving that green
a
flag,
neutral,
bro.
right? A neutral doesn't bring no, it doesn't drive the culture, right?
No.
Because you know it's always been about he ain't got enough. He don't have enough experience because he can't. He's a neutral, so his time is too occupied, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can't just sit there and talk about one thing. He can't do that. So we got to be able to establish our feet, be able to talk about what we talk about, and give y'all the information. That's
There
why
it is.
being a neutral don't bring no value to the substance. So with that, man, I want to say, yo, all the cats that Erok named off, we salute you guys, man. We know you guys, and we appreciate you guys. To anybody out there, man, that wants to get their voice heard, may not have a platform, hit us up, man. Hit us up over at Di-RREC Gaming. We do the best we can. If you're an Xbox fan, this is the place where you can come in and talk your Xbox talk. It's time to feel proud about being an Xbox fan. We ain't talking about no other console over here. We ain't talking about no other console over here. You know what? They get enough exposure. But over here, you can talk your Xbox talk. Shout out to the DX Men of the DX Mansion. Twin
Yes,
team,
yes.
Mixer team. Yo, it's your boy, the new legal, rocking out with the one and only Erok X. Yo, I say of X, but it's really Erok X. But he is of the X. Yo, this is Di-RREC Gaming. Erok, man, I put some new premium gasoline in my spaceship, dog. I'm going to come scoop you up. Yo, we going to go around here in South Africa, man. Yo, I heard there's some pretty nice looking white women who are African women. You know, I've never seen. Yo, we're going to South Africa. We're going to check it out down there. We're going to hit the beach, man. And then you know where we're going to go,
Hey,
man?
wait, where?
Yo, after we hit that, man, let's go to the Florida Keys, man, and just chill out. Because you
Let's
know
do
what?
that.
They got an Xbox One X waiting for us over there in a Cabo. We're going to go over there, man, and we're going to chill out under that bad boy. Yo, because they say they got a room, man. We got our own rooms, bro.
Let's do that.
With like 65. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Yo, we out of here, people.
Let's do that.
Everybody out there in the Xbox community, man, salute. Salute to you, Erok. We out of here. Peace.